So BMW are going to bring out a brand new R1300RT. Let's get into this one. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're well. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell for future videos. So I'm in a different location here today, just improvising as I go. And BMW, about a month ago, lots of news started coming out of their new R1300RT that is coming out possibly in next year, 2025. And there's been lots of photos of, or spy photos of this bike being tested. So when the 1300 GS came out, actually there was lots of news and rumors about that and speculation for a good year and a half before it came out. And I think I made videos at the time saying that a new GS is coming with a 1300 or so. At the time, we're also speculating where the RT would get it, because they share the same engine, right, of the 1250. So now it appears this is to be the case. So the question is now, would you hop to a 1300 RT or would you stick with a 1250 RT? Now, just judging by the spy photos, which you can't really go by because the aesthetics of the bike, the panels, let's say, they might be completely different when the bike comes into production. And they're already talking about that the 1300 RT might be shown at some of the autumn motorcycle shows as well. So watch out for that. I mean, the 1300 GS was announced last September. So we could be looking at a September, October announcement of the RT as well. But the question is, would you hop to it? If you're in the market for an RT, great touring motorcycle, the BMW RT and the K1600, I was very tempted to, move away from a Harley Davidson and go to that bike, the RT, because I thought it was just an overall package was fantastic. Aesthetically, I'm not so sure about it, and it is a little bit dull on the senses compared, let's say, to a Harley Davidson Street Glide or even a Road Glide, for example, which I'll call like for like. But in terms of the way it rides and its maneuverability and overall package is fantastic. Now, one of the criticisms of the R1300 GS is that it's a little bit, the nose fairing, the fairing area is a little bit meh, and the overall size of it, it's not as imposing as the R1250 GS. So will the R1300 RT, will that suffer the same fate? I say, if you look at some of the spy photos, the fairing area is just completely, it's horrible. And the light and the small lights that it's got as for a headlight LED light, that just looks way off. It looks completely wrong as well. So it'd be very interesting to see what the finished product, let's say, the R1300 RT will actually look like. So in terms of engine coming across, it's still going to be the same as the R1300 GS. 147 horsepower, 149 newton meters of torque or thereabouts. Whether it's going to be tuned slightly differently, being in an RT, but essentially it's going to be the same engine, same liquid cooled engine coming across, or the liquid cooled heads. You're going to have a bit more bang for your buck. A lot of the design features from the R1300 GS are likely to come over in terms of chassis, in terms of suspension as well. Also that ASA, that automatic clutch setup that they've got as an option for the R1300 GS for 2025. And it's going to be an option here for the RT as well, no doubt. But whilst the 1300 as an engine package and chassis and all the other systems that it's got on board is kind of been in the ether, let's say, it's been on the market for a year. So a lot of those niggles they would be working through. The R1300 RT won't be a brand new model in that sense. So it won't suffer, or you would hope it wouldn't suffer, those first year problems or the first couple of year problems where lots of issues, come up on a brand new machine. But there's a deal to be done here. There's a deal to be done in a fourth year 1250 RT, which is pretty much going to be a fantastic bike. And it's whether you just want to jump up those few extra horsepower and those few extra newton meters of torque, and when you want to go for the brand new styling, or when it comes to 2025 and when they actually start delivering these R1300 RTs to the market, what about 1250 RTs that are still unsold? There's a deal to be done on those bikes. I think the R1250RT is a fantastic bike as it is. I was really impressed with the older version. When I rode the brand new version, I was doubly, triply impressed. I thought it was an absolutely fantastic bike. As I say, a little bit dull on the senses, but overall the riding sensation was just brilliant. Fantastic bike. And aesthetically, from the rear going forward, let's say to the mid part of the bike, the seating part, there's not a lot of changes, it appears, on the R1300RT. In terms of the boxes and everything like that. So going forward from that point, there's got to be some decent changes to the spy photos for me to want to kind of leap into that bike straight away. I'm just going to hold fire on any decision, certainly whether I'm either going to move away from a Harley Davidson, but whether this brand new 1300RT is going to be head and shoulders above the existing 1250RT, which is just a great buy. And certainly when this 1300RT comes out eventually, whenever it is, 2025, you'll be able to make a really good decision at that point whether to go to the new 1300, the brand new model, or whether just to get a really good deal on a brand new 1250RT that hasn't been sold, or let's say one that's a year old, very, very low mileage. Somebody else has suffered the depreciation on it, and you probably get a very low mileage 2,000 or 3,000 mile RT for £3,000 or £4,000 less than you would normally paid, or maybe even a little bit more. So very interesting with the R1300RT. We kind of knew it was coming. We kind of suspected it was coming. There's lots of rumours about it. We're certainly asking questions about it, but now it seems as if it's a reality over the last sort of month or so. Lots of people have made videos about it. I don't think many people have talked about the aesthetics of it because we can't really tell what those aesthetics are. Certainly if the headlight arrangement as it is and that big sort of square fairings there, it's not very pleasing to the eye, I've got to say. So they're going to have to change it up a little bit for me to suddenly say, yes, there is a bump in performance, but the R1250RT is still the better bike, or the better bike now. It could be that in a year's so time, or in 2 years' time, that R1300RT is the better bike. But we won't know until we actually see the bike and we actually ride it for the first time. But let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you looking at a new Tourer? Would you consider a BMW? I certainly would. I think they're fantastic machines for that style of riding. And would you consider the 1300 over the 1250 in terms of the RT? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. But hopefully next time you'll see me either on the road or back in the studio. And I'll catch you again in another video coming very soon. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell for future videos. And I will catch you again in another video coming very soon. Bye now.